Yo, it's your boy Gamer Mice coming back to you with another episode of Clash Royale. Today we'll be doing the Kings Cup, and this first deck here is Salty Goblins. So let's jump right into battle number one. Yeah, and as all I can see here, this was actually the first battle of the Kings Cup in the first of two variations of the Kings Cup. You know, you have to be the first one to be able to go on to the second one. So we start off by just playing some Spear Goblins. As you can see, the guy played the guards and the hog rider. I played Inferno Dragon and Baby Dragon. Force him back here so now with some goblins and spear goblins to see if I could again I'll counter push on my own. He played Mega Minion to counter the Inferno Dragon, which wasn't so good, but he managed to gain a miner there, and the spear goblins lock on to do some chip damage, taking on his first tower on the left side. Played Lumberjack, which was a really good counter. And as you can see coming forward here now, I play Cannon Card. He followed up with some guards. The guards managed to do some good work. I had to zap them. I managed to stop the cannon cart before it could even make a forward movement. So as we sit here just kind of bank elixir and whatnot, waiting to recharge to see what the opponent will do. You can see that he was also banking some elixir to make his next play. So there went the cannon cart. As you can see, we just kind of sit down here just waiting to see what the opponent will do. So there he played his baby dragon to the back. I tried to play like an Inferno Dragon to the back as well. He played Hog Rider. I tried to play some Spear Goblins to try and gain some chip damage. He managed to get real value with a Fireball Zap there, take out my Inferno Dragon. So I decided to play some Bats to try and counter the Baby Dragon and play Miner to see if I could gain some chip damage on his left side. He played Guards to counter, which was really well by him. That was a real good play. So here we go again, resetting, waiting to see what was going to happen. Alright, so I was waiting to play the cannon card, which I did. I placed the cannon card to the left of to the middle of the arena. Going forward here now. He played Mega Minion and Baby Dragon, which was actually the best counter he could have possibly come up with for a cannon card, seeing that the cannon card doesn't target air. I played Spear Goblins to gain some chip damage there. He forcing an next Hog Rider, leaving me kind of defenseless at this point because I know at this point he could have just simply come at me with a fireball. But the Hog Rider was sufficient to take out the left tower. I tried to put in a miner for some chip damage, but the Lumberjack wasn't having that. Played a poison spell as well to gain some more damage here. There I tried to put the cannon cart on the right side to get in, but he played well with the guards to counter. Had a Mega Minion coming down on me, as well as a Hog Rider. Tried to counter here. Still needed to take out that left tower here. I was just playing the miner single. By himself, gain one hit, two hits, boom, and then bam, he come down on the left to the right side with a Lumberjack. Lumberjack, Baby Dragon and Pekka, which was like I was actually worried at that point, but managed to defend well. So here we move into the overtime, as we know it as sudden death. As you can see, it was more or less an even match at this point, but I made like some silly mistakes at this here. Managed to get fireball value here, bam. Still managed to get zap value. No, not zap, sorry. So he played Baby Dragon here and a Mega Minion. I played Inferno Dragon, which is not enough for a Mega Minion, as you can clearly see here. Managed to zap the skeleton of the goblins on them. Play Mini Pekka as well as guards. I tried to force in a miner, but that wasn't enough because he was just having like good counters to me at this point. Tried to force in an Inferno Dragon in the pocket, but that didn't work out. Played a Mega Minion and a Baby Dragon, and then he was just down on my throat again once more. Hog Rider coming in. The both air troops just targeting my tower, and well, at this point I just had nothing else I could do, and there comes the fireball. And that was basically game set match for him. I think he just zapped my tower to finish off. I wasn't giving up at the end of the day, but you know what I mean. Yeah, there you go. So that was the end of battle number one. So good game to that guy. Well done, Simon. Big up to you, brother. So we just jump right into battle number two. As you can see, I played it raw and no editing, just go straight into it. Next battle right away, Vitamin C. Alright, and this is where things. Right, so like as we move into this battle here, so I wasn't exactly sure what to expect from this challenge because that first battle, it was something else. So I started the ice golem, kind of inside the tower. The guy played a Baby Dragon. I played Miner to see if I could try and draw the attention, but I played late, Fireball, and then I had a Mini Pekka coming in, which died to the cannon card. The Miner was able to gain some chip damage as well as the cannon card did. Yeah, and then he played a hog rider to smash away the cannon cut. I played the night witch and an ice wizard to see if I could like stop the hog rider and doing some damage. The guy managed to zap the night witch, which was okay, I guess. But the baby dragon was just there chipping away at my tower. I had to drop him my well play because I find that was actually a good move. Right, so he played baby dragon one more time. Managed to mop up the night witch without any pressure. I played ice golem to the middle to try and kite him a little bit. Play Valkyrie to defend. And as well as try and take out the Jolly baby dragon long enough to die to them. Which was actually a decent play. I wasted lumberjack in my opinion. I tried to force a cannon cat miner again. Here managed to gain some damage on this right tower. He played guards and his mini P.E.K.K.A. So they're coming down. I'm gonna play some arrows. And I play my ice golem, the ice spirit. Everything was just to defend at that point. Managed to stop that mini P.E.K.K.A. in his tracks. And I had to soak in a little bit of damage from the Mega Minion, which I just believe was one hit. I'm gonna force him my next miner on this play here. I was kind of saving the 3 musketeers because I wasn't exactly sure if he had any major spells to be able to deal with it. And then he played the baby dragon, so I just said, well, I'll just run with a single miner to see. Play the Valkyrie to the middle to draw some attention. Then I played the Night Witch on the opposite side. Sorry, the Cannon Cat on the opposite side. Alright, and then I played the Ice Golem to try and defend the Cannon Cat so he could just do some damage. Then I played the Night Witch. And I would just like trying to just make sure I don't take too much damage at this point, so I played the Valkyrie. Managed to get that stinking hog rider even though I realized my tower was gonna lose. Time was running out. I played this miner to just try and take back the tower. He played mini P.E.K.K.A, which did kill the miner, but it just wasn't enough to stop it from taking the tower. So it was one apiece coming down into the last 20 seconds here now. And then he kind of forced everything on one side. I ignored the mini P.E.K.K.A that was coming on my King's tower. I finally played the 3 musketeers because he just wasted his fireball. Managed to take out one of my musketeers, so I played miner to the back. Ice Golem was tanking for the musketeers. I played the Ice Spirit to stop it. Managed to die before then. Still played the Valkyrie to try and draw some tank in the middle. Threw some arrows because I expected the guards. Nice. Managed to gain some more damage here. He threw a fireball there, so I knew at this point he didn't have fireball again. Drop him a well played because that was actually a good play. Drop the Ice Golem to try and kite him, which I did. Managed to kite him off well. Played the 3 musketeers in the middle because I knew he had nothing substantial to stop it. Gain some more damage there. I managed to play the miner in on this side. Yeah, some more chip damage. I was expecting the Hellrider. I played the Cannon Cat to defend. Play the Ice Golem to again kite the mini P.E.K.K.A this time. And then the Cannon Cat will just gain some damage. He again wasted his fireball. And the Cannon Cat managed to just do some defending here. Throwing the arrows to get rid of the shields from them guards. Nice. And then I just throw in the next single miner. Bam. Managed to get US damage off in here. Boom. That was it. Game, set, match. Nice. He was actually really upset, but at that point I don't think he could have seen a way back for that guy because every time he wasted fireball, I had the perfect opportunity to play the 3 musketeers. I mean, come on. If it is just you have 3 musketeers, wouldn't you hold the fireball? Anyways, moving into the next battle here now. This would be battle number 3. And actually my second, well, yeah, battle number 3, yeah, correct. Okay. Yeah, so this was actually an interesting deck. Oh, I forget to read what it was. Sorry. Anyways, I know you saw it on the screen. So jumping into it, I say, well, at my first intention was to try and cycle miner, but then I say, you know what? Let me try and defend first before this man actually have a perfect counter to my cycling. Sorry, not miner, hog rider. So he played guards on both sides. I decided, well, I would just wait to see what he would do. He played fireball, take out the tombstone. So at this point I said, well, alright, I will drop in a rider. And he managed to, I say, I forced that tornado to try and draw everything in after I played the hog rider, but it didn't work out too well. Because I really wasn't sure what to expect from his deck. I was just trying to anticipate whatever he would do. Play these skeletons to try and draw some time from a tower to take out some damage from the thing. I played this tombstone in the nick of time to try and eliminate the hog rider onslaught he was coming with it. He managed to still get 1 pong in due to the range from the lumberjack, which was actually real good. That was actually boss play from him. Alright, so moving forward here now. At this point, he still didn't know what I had, so I said, alright, I have a fair idea of your deck. I started to play kind of defensive. I played the Ice Wizard to try and slow down everybody here. Didn't do so bad countering the guards and the Baby Dragon. Alright, nice. Baby Dragon managed to get off of maybe 2 splashes, 1 splash. Okay, nice. So I play a Hog Rider here, and in anticipation of not knowing, I didn't bother to play the tornado or anything, right? So he played both Mini P.E.K.K.A. and Lumberjack. I played the Skeletons as well as the Tombstone and a Mega Minion to counter that, right? He played a Fireball. The Fireball was good, just a bit late because he wasn't able to get no damage on my tower at that point. Right, the idea of the Fireball was good. So anyways, moving forward here now, I say alright, last minute of the game, I'll play an Ice Wizard. Play a Tornado to join me in the middle here because I don't know that going to do some damage. He managed to waste his up. I play Skeletons to counter the Hog Rider. Hog Rider didn't manage to get any hit points. So at this point is where I play my Hog Rider Rocket because I mean everybody know Hog Rider Rocket is an actual deck, right? Everybody would know this YouTube Pro deck. Play Tombstone as a defense, play Ice Spirit on the opposite side, play Tornado to draw everything inside, still play the Skeletons to try and draw some attention so the Ice Wizard could continue doing some work. Mega Minion just get in there, clean up everything. Alright, so I had this game pretty much in the bag in the last 20 seconds. I still play our next defensive Tombstone. Play a log to clear the guards back a little bit so they'll be weak. He played Fireball to just do some damage here. At this point he played the Lumberjack. I played Ice Wizard, Mega Minion, and I rocket everything here because I don't want to take no chance. Still take him out here so now, and I know at this point I just knew the game was already in the bargain. I was just kind of toying with him. Trainer log and the Hog Rider just do the work here. Boom, that was it. Game, set, match. And that was where we win our second battle into this challenge. It was getting a little bit intense at this point here. As you can see, I managed to win 2 so far, lose 1, which was the first match. Hopping into the third battle here now, third and final battle of this episode. I will definitely do the second part of this, and this deck was Sparky Masters. This was actually an interesting deck. I actually never thought I would like Sparky after for so long playing Clash Royale. I never thought I would like Sparky, but this deck made me change my mind towards him a little bit. Well, towards her a little bit. I play a Poison to get rid of the bats and to do some damage onto the Sparky. As you can see, I play Electro Wizard here and just managed to just deal enough damage onto that Sparky to get rid of him, and I get a lot of chip damage on the right side. Alright, he played Electro Wizard to counter my Electro Wizard. Alright, that hit him well played. I soaked in some damage because I was kind of contemplating what to do. Alright, normally in times like this, I would just kind of wait around to see what they would do now. I would take in a little damage and build some Alexa and come up with a play in my mind. I would just kind of anticipate what to do next. So I'll start off with a Sparky to the back. To be honest with you, since after Sparky get a buff of speed, Sparky's are actually boss right now, right? I managed to get some damage on this tower here. Kill that miner that he played there. Well, that was actually a wasted miner. He actually outsmarted me here. I didn't realize he didn't use his zap on the goblins, so I had to hit him a well play. His Sparky eliminated mine. I played bats. He played the goblin squad. I played Electro Wizard here just to get rid of that Sparky to ensure that I don't lose that tower, or at least, you know what I mean, to take it out. He played Electro Wizard to counter my Electro Wizard. I played Goblin Gang to take him out. Nice. He played bats. Now them bats and them get taken out by them 2 spear goblins to the back. Still managed to train a few spears here because them fellas very annoying. Moving on his tower down to a reasonable amount for me, anyways. At this point, I still didn't play the P.E.K.K.A. So I drop our next Sparky here again. Still I'm gonna go down on that side again, put some more pressure on him. Coming into the overtime in the last minute, he plays Sparky. So I said, right, I'll bring out P.E.K.K.A. on the left side to try and draw him out, play some bats. He played his P.E.K.K.A. Right, so I said, well, alright, I'll go try and train the miner to tank for the Sparky, but I was a little late. Anyway, Sparky still managed to again zap his what do you call it, Sparky, take out his tower with the miner. He threw his miner back in to try and play here now. And this is where things start to get real crazy. Yeah, shooting some bats, some goblins. Still pulling an P.E.K.K.A. His miner was still just doing chip damage to that tower. Still managed to get in here, so now I throw in our next miner to try and defend. Right, he throw a poison on him here, so Sparky still managed to take out the miner. He played the Goblin squad as Zap, which I ended up making a mistake. The battle was down to 10 seconds. Everything was just kind of coming in. He might not get any. Sparky approaching. Bats lock onto the tower. Clear poison. Try next miner to tank for the Sparky shot. And I managed to just see the game just by the nick of it, boy. And that was the end of all battles for this episode of my Kings Cup. Alright, so I will see you all soon. Peace out.